I'm going to go through today the oils that I like to use during pregnancy, but everybody is different. Every pregnancy is different. So I strongly urge you to just trust your gut. If something doesn't smell right, don't use it. So the first thing that hits me in pregnancy is fatigue. I am so tired, and especially if this is your second or third or fourth pregnancy and you've got other kids running around, being tired is not an option. So peppermint comes in really handy. I love to just pop this one. I have a bottle of it in the shower and I do a couple drops on the floor or a couple drops in my hand and then a big inhale, and it just wakes you up. If you're struggling with keeping your mood upbeat, I lean towards the citrus oils, particularly good old wild orange, one of my favorites. So simple, so orangey and delicious. So, grapefruit is another beautiful one. I love the smell of grapefruit. It's just slightly different to wild orange if you want to switch it up a bit. So those would be my two go-tos, or even just good old lemon. Have I got a lemon in here? I do. These three would be beautiful. And then you can also look at the other blends, like Citrus Bliss is a lovely one to have. Litsea is not a blend, but it is a citrus smell as well. Cheer is citrus with a hint of cinnamon in there, so all of those oils can help uplift you. Digestion. The Kids Tamer. This was a lifesaver for me. So if you're in Australia, you can only get this one from the US warehouse. I was even just sniffing it from the bottle or rolling it all over my tummy, putting it on my pulse points, putting it up on my forehead, my temples. It just made me feel so much better. So Tamer is really great to use. Ginger is another very, very common one that's suggested for nausea. If you like the smell of ginger, even just sniffing it from the bottle can help. One thing that hits me every single time during pregnancy is good old constipation, thanks hormones. And digestion can just sort of help, as well as focusing on drinking enough water, keeping your diet as clean as possible. If you're tired, you're going to crave carbs, but trying to get as many veggies in there as possible. Digestion smells a lot more aniseedy, kind of fennel, licorice kind of smell. So if you like those smells, then this is your guy. I love to use lemon as well in my water, and grapefruit. As I said, in my water I use 1 drop per big glass. This would be about 300 ml, just to encourage me to drink a little bit more water throughout the day. General oils for the remainder of pregnancy. Frankincense would be at the top of my list. So I have it in the roller format, which is diluted with coconut oil, or the neat version as well. This is my all-time favorite oil. I have recently used the roller for headaches, so I just roll it straight across my temples, across my forehead and on my temples, because it's really great for inflammation of the body, so that can help calm your brain down. You can also just pop your thumb on the bottom of or on the top of the bottle and tip the bottle over and then press that to the roof of your mouth, and that can help with headaches. Another thing that frankincense is also really good at is supporting your skin. So if you're worried about stretch line, you can add it into your body oil and rub it on your tummy. This is a really good guy for that. I've got 3 oils that I like to lean on and that were a godsend in my last pregnancy. The first one is Ice Blue. So you can have the oil, which I've also got, but I actually love the rub because it's just so easy and it feels a little bit more intense. And if you have the rub and the oil, you can layer them. So this is just like, it's a cream. Smells like Denka rub, if anyone knows, like a deep heat kind of smell. You obviously don't need to dilute it or anything, it's already in a lotion format, and I had Blake just use this. I suffered from really bad sciatic nerve pain in my last pregnancy, so right across my lower back and down my glutes on my butt, and I just had Blake rub this into my butt with like his elbow, just got really stuck in there. He layered it with Ice Blue oil and also with copaiba. So copaiba is super anti-inflammatory, it's calming for the nervous system. So we pop the oil on first and then rub it in, leave it for a couple minutes, and then pop Ice Blue over the top. Amazing. And the other oil that's delicious is Aroma Touch. Has this sort of similar properties, medicinal properties that you would find for ice blue, but it's just a little bit tamer in smell. This one's also really nice in the bath, so you can add a couple drops in there. If you add any oils into your bath, you want to take like about a quarter cup of milk, whatever kind of milk you normally use, whether it's cow's or almond or coconut, and add your oil into there. It helps the essential oil disperse throughout the bath water rather than it just sitting on top of the water, because oil and water don't mix. Relaxing, a very hard thing to do. Never mind whether it's your first pregnancy or your 10th pregnancy, it's difficult. Finding oils that can help support you to do that are important. Lavender is a really simple one to add into your routine. A diffuser in your bedroom, a couple drops of lavender in there at night just to help you slide into a deeper sleep easier. Diluted in some carrier oil, whatever oil you want to use on your body, and use it as your body lotion after you've had a shower or a bath at night, in your bath to relax. All of these oils that you can build throughout your pregnancy in your collection transfer very nicely into the newborn, baby, toddler stage of your life that you're about to start. Not just for yourself, but for your kids too. So it's a really nice place to start, because it gives you, rather than just starting oils and not really having a main focus, when you're pregnant, you know what you're gonna need. It's a nice time of your life to start building your oils collection. Lastly, for the end of your pregnancy, clary sage. So clary sage is said to be really great for helping with contractions at the end of your pregnancy, helping to bring them on. People do say don't use this oil throughout pregnancy because it can cause uterine contractions early. My personal belief is that it supports your body when it needs it. So if my body is ready to have contractions, then clary sage will assist in that at that time. If you're unsure, I would say just hold off until about 38 weeks until you introduce this one into your diffuser, your body oil, and then if you are towards the end of your pregnancy and you want to sort of get things moving along, applying it to the inside of your ankle bones is the acupressure point that you want to use whenever you use clary sage. Clary Cam is another one. It's a roller ball with a blend of clary sage and lavender and real hormone supporting oils. Again, you'd want to hold off probably till the end of your pregnancy to use that, but it is fantastic after pregnancy, because once you've had the baby, those hormones go a little bit crazy. It's nice to have something to support those all getting back into sync again. That is my group of oils that I would recommend that you start building into your collection over time. Thanks for watching, guys. I will be back next week with another video. I had some really amazing suggestions through Instagram on what you guys want to hear from me, and I will be diving deep into some of those next week with more exciting videos. I will speak to you soon. Bye.